Welcome to Castle Hill. Today, can we lay aside all those things which have been worrying us last week, those things which are a constant preying on your mind, those things which you're concerned about but feel you can do nothing about, those things which have caused you grief or have caused you to bring sadness or worry to others. Let's lay those aside and find, just in a moment's silence, a sense of calm and peace deep inside. Listen for a word from God. Jesus said, "If you love me, keep my commandments. If you love me, show me by living in the way I have showed you. And I will pray to the Father, and he will give you another comforter, that he may stay with you forever. In so doing, you will find a spirit of love, of compassion, of community that will always be with you, even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it sees him not, nor knows him. But you know him, for he dwells with you and shall be in you. It is a spirit the world easily misses. You must live in community towards each other, not self, to be aware of the Spirit's presence. I will not leave you comfortless. I will come to you. That present is my presence, my Spirit with you always. Just a little while, and the world will see me no more. But you see me. Because I live, you too will live. I can be with you for only a short while longer, but live in my spirit and you'll know me forever. That is how I am alive to you. And as I am alive, so you also will be alive. At that time you shall know that I am in my Father, and you in me, and I in you. We are bound up towards and in and through each other. One who has my commands and keeps them is the one that loves me. And the one that loves me shall be loved of my Father, and I shall love him, and will show myself to him. Live in this way, bound up, alongside, companions with each other, and you shall know love and be loved in God." Let's quieten our hearts and minds in God's presence as we come together to pray. Loving God, it is together with each other that we recognize who we are. In walking alongside others, we see where we can support and help each other, from the very smallest of things to the large things of life. At this difficult time, when on the outside everything may just seem to carry on, we can miss the reality of how some people are feeling. It is in these times that you tell us we can show love in other ways. Gracious God, you call us to love one another, to be there for one another. And through this command, you will always be with us. Today, as we share in worship together with you, wherever that may be, whenever that may be, may we remember your love and forgiveness for us in all we do. And may we show and share that love and forgiveness to all that we encounter. So be it. For some of us, it maybe feels that we've jumped into the future by several years, creating a whole host of ways of being together online. For some, it's been a logical transition, coping with new technology, language, and levels of confidence. For others, a bit more like me, it's a strange and foreign land, being community by pressing buttons and talking to computer screens. And yet, still, one of the most effective ways of being together is phoning each other. I have found conversations are longer, more relaxed, stories are told, stories are shared. It was always that way, but it feels more important now. Something deeper is happening. And I would suggest that that's a gospel thing. Not exclusively so by any manner of means, because the gospel isn't exclusive. It shares the same ideas as many other movements or ideals, because the gospel says in being fully human, being the best we are towards each other, we are living the way that God wants us to. That way is the way of relationship. And when Jesus was with his disciples in those last days, John, the gospel writer, has him pouring out his main ideas, just in case they forget. And he assures them, I will not abandon this relationship. I will send the Spirit. Many versions of the Bible have translated the word in different ways, as a comforter or an advocate. The word is parakletos in Greek. Not an everyday word, but we're doing it now every day. It simply means coming alongside one another. And that's a tremendous way to describe the Spirit. That's the gospel, without doctrine or creed or denomination. The Spirit, the energy of God, is found first as one who comes alongside the other, as a companion, a presence, a traveller on the way. That means we're never alone. Sometimes it isn't difficult to live the gospel. It's done in the company, the physical company of others. Just now, a lot of the time, it's not. In the times when we're together, we don't need to know things or be well versed. But even at these times, we can find the Spirit of Jesus forming relationships at a distance. Parakletos, the new ancient social platform that has us come alongside one another. How do we come alongside one another in our community with all our rapidly changing restrictions in this chaotic chapter of challenging needs, looking into one another's isolation or out of our own? We can talk, we can meet, we can pray, we can phone, we can write, we can read. Use our imaginations and we can stay alongside each other and make it our first priority to do just that. Let's reflect. At the heart of things, at the very heart of everything, is a commandment, a requirement. It holds the universe together in an invitation to love, to find ourselves alongside another, to be their voice when their voice is silenced, to be their companion when they only have loneliness, to let them be our comforter, to be Yes, to be. That is love, no more, no less, to be. And when we are a companion, when we are a voice, when we are a comforter, we discover we have found our invitation into the very heart of everything that is important in life, everything that is important for us and to God. So let us live now as and in the community of the Spirit, alongside everyone. And the blessing of God, our Creator, our companion, and our Comforter, be alongside us to share with others day by day. Amen. Stay safe, take care, and be alongside each other.